I'm Jack Goodman. Today I'll be answering the questions the Monkey Pavilion keepers have asked me. The first question was, what is one thing I've done that I'm proud of? And I would definitely have to say my selection to the first team academic all-state for my soccer conference. I think it's something that's super cool because it's both an academic and athletic award. And it's something that you have to both letter in soccer and do well in school. So I lettered and then I had a 4.7 GPA. So I think it's something that I'm proud of to show that I can have balance in my life and excel in multiple things. Then the next question was, what is your favorite primate species and why? I would definitely say my favorite primate species is the Joffrey's marmoset, just because I've spent a lot of time with them down in the Scoots basement. Luca and Suma are very cute, and they're fun to watch when you're cutting diets or doing dishes. So it's something that I can enjoy and appreciate their species and just observe, which I think is super cool. And I've never really had time to observe the primate species as much as I've observed them. All right, the next question is, can I tell you about an experience I've had working on a team before? So obviously, I've spent the past 2 years as a JZK, and I consider those both as very much team experiences, but very different at the same time. So my first year I was in Scoots, and it's definitely a team experience because you're working together, but it's very different than the experience I had in Elephants. In Scoots, it was very much a work with by yourself, but you're working on a task that builds together to complete a common goal. Whereas in Elephants, you really work all together to knock out these big projects all in a row, different cleaning tasks, and that all builds together. So I think it's a nice contrast to be able to work independently, but also to be able to work in a big group and both have them build towards a common goal. And then obviously soccer is a team sport, so working together there, it really involves communication and chemistry, I think, are two keys. So being able to communicate with each other and also knowing the people that you're working with or playing with. So I think that those are both really good examples of working on teams, the zoo and soccer. All right, the next question is, what are some things that I do to keep a positive attitude even when the work is really physical and tiring? Well, I definitely have some experience with this working in the elephant barn, because there are days when you go in and you do really hard work all day long and you get very minimal animal contact. And that's something that can be hard to work with when you're just starting out. But I think a key to stay positive is to really enjoy the work that you're doing and to take pride in that. So to be able to look at what you're doing and think about how you're saving time for the keepers, or you're doing this to help an animal, you're feeding out, you're doing these things, and just thinking about how it all adds together to create your goal for the day, and just staying positive and knowing that everything has to get done. So being a part of that is something that's huge for everyone. So I really think that that's important. And then I also have a trick where I like to pick a favorite task. So maybe it'll be raking the yard. And that might not be that much better than picking up piles, but being able to decide what I want to do gives me a little bit more of a positive outlook, because it's almost yeah, nice, I'm doing raking. That's my favorite job. So that's always fun. All right, I think that's my time limit. So thank you for your time. Hope you guys stay safe.